Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we are getting into the ruins of Thandar, Thandar the Barbarian, the ruins of Thandar. Basically the campaign mode of the deck building game Hero Realms by White Wizard Games. I'll say White Wizard Games. So we'll be getting into playing the first and maybe possibly more than that, depending on how my victory goes and how long it takes. That I might play two of the campaign ones today, so you can get a sense of what's going on. It's a pretty straightforward deck building game. So if you've played games like Ascension, then you kind of understand how this works. You start off with a set of 10 cards. There is a market that you buy from the 10 cards that you have, and you basically have to punch the instead of an ascension, you go for a point race. In this campaign, you punch each other until you win. And hey, Nova Girl, hey Steven, what's going on? Pull up a chair. So you just kind of build that out. Now, White Wizard Games has created a campaign around it of a pretty decent sized story for the adventure book for you to go through, with branching paths that could take you on about 16 chapters of combat before you finish. And then they created the next expansion of that, which is the Lost Village, I think is what it's called. So today we're going to start off with the ruins of Thandar and go through this deck builder to see how this goes. So let's get some information, get down to the table. But before we do that, I want to say thank you to my Patreons. I appreciate you so much. And thank you to my YouTube subscribers. I appreciate you as well. Yeah. All right. So let's get some information and get down to the table. I have played the first one, haven't played since. Yeah, this might be one of those games where it's like you play through it once and you might be like, oh, I've seen it all, or you might enjoy playing deck building and going through it. Now, you know, Hero Realms has a digital app that they've created that is, I think it's in beta right now. So once you get, it looks like they're adding a campaign mode to that, which means Ruins of Thandar could make it to that campaign mode and probably more and beyond for people who want to continue to experience it. But I wish they hadn't have stopped there, and I hope they haven't stopped there. I hope they're building more and more. I like deck builders, and you throw a campaign on it. Here's my money. Just take it. So it'll be good. It'll be good. Oh, the first mission. The first mission. Gotcha. All right, so Hero Realms: The Ruins of Thandar campaign deck, 7.5 on Board Game Geek. It's a deck builder. It doesn't really appeal to a lot of people, and it is what it is. I mean, the gameplay of itself is going to become a little bit repetitive, only because you start off with 10 cards. There's a market. You buy, fight. You buy, you fight. You buy, you fight. You win or you lose, and then you rinse and repeat. So it won't appeal to a lot of people, but I like it. I think it's fun. I actually like it since your character, yeah, and your character does level up as you go, which is a nice addition. You get new abilities as you progress through the campaign. So it will be nice. It'll be nice. Let's see. It says you can play 1 to 5 players. Community says 1 to 4, but best none. I guess with the 1.9 thousand people who rated this game, was like, you can play it at any player count and it's fine. You'll enjoy it just the same. I mean, with 5 players, there's a lot more wait time. True Solo, which is what I'm going to play today, goes a little bit faster. So 90 minutes playtime that they have on there, ages 12 plus, but the community says a 6-year-old can play this game and grasp it and enjoy it, which is fine. The weight's about a 2.14 out of 5. It's not complex at all. I think keeping track of how much damage you're going to do is the complex part of it, but I have little red cubes to make sure that I do that properly, and I have the chat who's going to be like, don't forget to do that. So I have you all at the table with me, making sure I play it properly and keep me on it. Designed by Ben, Robert, Darwin, and Daniel. Great job. Great group of artists create the art on this. The art looks good to me. This game came out in when? It doesn't really 2017. So it came out in 2017, about 4 years ago. The art's still solid, and it's still solid and holds up. And see, this says published by Wise Wizard Games, but on the box it says White Wizard Games. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. So Let's see. That's all we got. So let's get down to the table and have some fun. All right. So, and I also printed out a nice little campaign log for my cleric named Avada, who starts off with 55 health, and she can boost that up as she goes. It shows you your skill tree branches that you can make. So it costs, once we get one, every time we get a victory point or a character point, we can spend 1 point to level up. So we can do that. If we find any treasure, elixirs, or group treasure, we mark those off. And then campaign progress, I'll just be documenting this as we go through. So that will be the starting of that fun. So we have our starting deck, and I'll read the story so we go through the campaign properly. But just to let you know, this is my deck of 10. This is my cleric, Avada. So this is her. That's her right there. And so she's a hero with 55. She starts off with 55 health. She has 2 starting abilities. Her first one is Bless. Hey, Cynthia, what's going on? Her first one's Bless. It says, target player gains 3 health, and their champion gains +1 shield until the end of your next turn, and it basically exhausts the skill and pay 2 gold to make it happen. And then the other one is Minor Resurrection, and this is the one-time burn. I burn it, is gone. Put a champion with cost 2 or less from your discard pile into play. Use this ability only on a champion that was stunned since your last turn. So stun means discarded. That's what stun means. They use terms like stun and exhaust and daze and all this other stuff. It's just things for exhaust is stunned is bye. You got it's out of there. So we'll see how that goes. But that's kind of the lineup of it. But we start off with a deck of 10. This I'll explain in a second after I read the story and the setup. And then this is the market. This is a Tiggle market of cards that needs to be shuffled, and I'm going to shuffle it while I'm talking to you because that's a lot. But basically, this is where you're going to buy stuff from as you play through the game. If you can't afford the items in the market and you have 2 gold, that's what this deck is for. And this is just fire gems. It's all the same. It's all the same. So if you played Star Realms, you know this kind of thing where you buy this for 2. The cost is up here. And then it gives you, when you play it, it gives you 2 spending gold to buy something with. And if you trash it, you also get +3 to your fight. And yes, you can do both. So you can get the 2 gold and then trash it for 3 to fight. So that is something you can do and is often done. Let's see. So, like I said, I gotta shuffle it all up, and because Cynthia's here, I can't bend the cards. She won't let me do it. So that'll be fun. Some of these cards are stupidly expensive, but we'll build out the market, and then I'll go to read the campaign story. And the market basically is 5 cards. It's 5 cards that you put out, and they get replaced every single time they're bought. It's not a wait until your turn ends and then you're just stuck type of deal. Come on. So yeah, it's all shuffled. Okay, so the market comes out 2, 3, 4, and 5. So these cards are what's going to be bought, and as I purchase them, I'll let you see what they are. But basically, I'll grab this one so you can see. The cards have types too. 2 small table space. It fits. I'm really zoomed in. If you see where my hand is on my cam, I'm really zoomed in on it. So this one, Death Touch. This is the type that it is, and it costs 1 gold. When I play it, it says you may sacrifice a card in your hand or discard pile if you want to, which is kind of like culling, but you get 2 fight. And then if you have another card with this symbol, you get 2 extra fight on top of that. So there's different types of cards that are on there. There's a 3 cost, 1, 5 cost, 2 cost, and 1 cost, which is pretty decent for an opening hand. All right, let us go to the campaign and see what that's about. Okay, so this is the player rule setup, right, of what we got. Before we do that, let us go to this. Zoom in. There, you should be able to read it now. So it says, read the adventure book. We already did all that stuff. I already did all that stuff. Don't give up. If you get stuck, we suggest trying the game on an easier difficulty. All right, chapter 1, bar fight. Encounter 1, bar fight. Setup. The master of this encounter is the enthralled regulars, which I have over there, and I'll show you. I had the second Kickstarter promo pack and some promos. I think I have all the promos. If I seem distracted because I'm playing RP Adventure 5. Hey Hans, what's going on? So the master of this encounter is enthralled regulars. Place a plus size card in the master's seat at the table with side face up that has a number 1 in the level icon corner. Set up the master's deck, which I'll show you how I do that in a bit after we get into the story. Using the encounter cards marked with a 1. Yep. Place the master's deck next to it. The master starts with 50 health. Use health trackers to keep score. Okay. Actually, let's do setup and then we can just keep it thematic. So basically what we do is there's these S cards, right? And if you notice on these S cards in the corner, there's these lovely little colored orbs. Those colored orbs correspond to the enthralled regulars. Hey, Michael, what's going on? Pull up a chair. Yeah, this game's fun. So the enthralled regulars that's on here, if you notice, they're level 1, right? They're level 1. And if you see underneath here, you see these 3 little diamonds? Those diamonds are masteries. And what that says is if I pull 3 masteries while I'm pulling from the deck, this flips from level 1 to level 2. So this is what level they are. This is how many actions they do per that level. So right now, at level 1, every single one of the master's turn, it's going to pull 1 card, and then we have to deal with that 1 card. When it switches to level 2, it's going to pull 2 cards, and that's what this tells you. So that tells you how much actions it does on its turn. However, on here, like I was saying with the colors, whenever you pull a card, first you deal with the colors so the master activates. And then after the master activates, if there's a minion, the minion gets played. And you'll see that as I play through, so it makes more sense. But it's enthralled regulars that are on here. And if you look up at the top, it says enthralled regulars. It says master, then it says starting health 50, so that's how much they start with. If I pull a blue, you stun the highest champion, kill them. If I pull a green, I take 2 damage to discard a card. If I pull a red, and if you notice the red has a star, like a weird star or whatever around it. Do you see that on the outskirts, those little spiky things? I would suffer 3 damage. That spiky thing means that there is a white gem in there, and if I pull the white gem, it does that red thing. Then there's a yellow, which will heal the master for 2 health, and that's their starting one. I've got their health at 50 to start right here. So what we do is we grab this deck of special cards, right? These are the master's special deck. And from here, based on the amount of player, you would add these cards to the encounter as like special cards that go along with the story of what's going on, right? So what you would do is you shuffle this up. Since I'm playing true solo, I only take 1 card out of here. But if you're playing 2-handed, 3-handed, 4-handed, you can get a lot more of these cards. And these cards they have some tough stuff in them, so you got to be careful. So I just need to pull 1 card because I'm playing true solo out of this. So 1 card comes out. And then I grab all the cards that have a 1 on it. You see that 1 in the corner? Which is what it tells. So these have the same colors, but this is for the first mission of the campaign of Ruins of Thandar. So you take that, you add this to it, and then you shuffle them all up. Okay? Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I destroyed a lot of playing cards with bending. You didn't destroy them, you helped shuffle them better, Nova Girl. You helped shuffle them better. Alright, so we do this. Then we put that to the side. Here are the mastery cards. Remember I said those little diamonds? That's them right here. So if I pull one of these, I put them over next to. When I pull 3, they skip to the master skips to his level 2. So what you do to make this proper is, it really doesn't matter if you shuffle them, but let's just say you do because you want to. Then you just lay out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then all you do is just lay out these on top of them, which will be probably about like 2 per. So if you've played games like Veil Wraith, this is familiar to you. And then you just shuffle them up, and you just stack them on top of each other. So it gives the sense that this stuff's going to be happening at a fun time in your life. And you do not shuffle the final deck. Do not. Like I said, if you've played a game like Veil Wraith or anything like that, you're well on your way to understanding this. And this is the master deck. And you put that over there, and you have to deal with it. I'm playing, the white gems are in the top left corner. That's what I said. Did I say top right? I said top, I pointed to where they are. And I already talked about the white gems are here. Yeah, I already said they're here. Okay, so then we draw. So that's basically how you start the game. We're ready to get into it. You draw 5. Since I think I shuffled this. Let me shuffle it again. I thought I did. No shenanigans. None of them. Not gonna happen. Then you draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you begin play, right? So let's go with our story to find out what's going on. So, it's early evening at the Inn of the Four Rivers, and the place is crowded with humans, elves, and a dozen more races, all eating, drinking, singing, and shouting. You're seated at your usual spot in the back corner, enjoying a horn of ale and wondering what to have for supper. When a crash and clatter from near the door turns your head. You see an upended table, broken dishes, and spilled drinks, as well as an angry-looking dwarf shoving an equally furious orc. You watch with only mild interest. Fights are common at the Four Rivers. Then you notice the smoke. Black, cloudy tendrils flow across the floor from the inn. Whenever the smoke touches a customer, their eyes go wild and they surge to their feet, weapons drawn. You quickly realize the inn is under attack by a sinister enchantment. As fight after fight breaks out, your eyes track the smoke back to its source. A group of cloaked figures by the door. Their garb and markings call the Necros cult to mind, but there's something off about them. You rise and ready your weapon. While seeking a path through the choking smoke towards the intruders, a barrel of ale smashes to splinters at your feet. Looking up, you find a trio of crazed customers charging towards you. You'll have to subdue them quickly in order to get to the source of the dark magic. There we go. Play begins with the player who has the master seat to the right. So me. So play begins with me. And we start off our campaign doing that. I gotta make sure it doesn't get too... That's the problem when it starts getting cold. Alright. So we start off with, we have a gold, another gold, a follower, which is also a champion. Champions stay out. And champions have this really cool thing called guard. So basically when you have the guard symbol, the enemy has to get through the guard to get to you. And damage does transfer. So we've got 3 gold that we could buy something with. We've got a follower, and we've got prayer beads. And with these prayer beads, says if you have 2 or more champions in play, gain both 2 gold and 5 health. But I only have 1 champion, so I will go with the champion. I will put him out to play, which he will give me 1 fight once I tap him, right? So I tap him, tap that, and I gain that. Then I have this stuff to spend. So I have 1 fight so far, and 5 gold. So 1, 2, 3, and then 2 from here, 5. So I go to the market and I seize what I could buy. Well, there's 1, 2. That's 2, 3, 4, which is good. So that'll give me 3 gold for buying. These 2 will help me cull, or I could spend this if I buy this one. It'll give me 2 attack and 3 healing. This one's 3. It gives me 6 attack. Oh, I gotta buy this one. I'm gonna buy this one because it gives me 6 attack. And that goes in my discard pile. So that was 3, which means I have 2 gold left. This intimidation one gives me 5 attack, but remember the symbols, right? The symbols are important. I can buy this, I could buy this, or that. And yes, you can buy as long as you have money to do it. So, 5 attack seems pretty good. I'm going to do a mismatch of things, so I'm going to spend my last 2 to buy intimidation. Put down. All right. Then I put all this here. Smart idea to use the Marvel Champions life trackers. Yeah. It made more sense. I didn't want to use. I hate that card thing that comes with them. It drives me nuts. They did it for Aventuria too, where you have this like slider card where I don't like it. So that's all my money, but I still have an attack to spend. So I'm going to spend that attack to hit this monster for 1 damage, taking him to 49 health. And that ends my turn. I draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the rest of the deck. Like I said, a deck of 10. Then we go to the master phase. Master phase is they pull the top card. Ugh. So the top card says it's a ruinous disciple. So at first we deal with the top left, and I'll make sure I say top left. The top left orb, which is orange. Orange on this says that, and I'll hold this up so you can see. Orange on this says that the master heals for 2. Ugh. So that hit meant nothing. They go back to 50 health, max health. They don't go over. And this is a minion that comes into play for the master. The minion taps to do 3 damage. And it hits me for 3. Well, remember my guard, so it has to go through this. So boom, it kills that, and then 2 bleeds over into me, taking me to 53. And that is the master's turn. Then it's back to me. I sold my Marvel Champions. K gasps. So I used the Star Realms held out. Marvel Champions is fantastic. I am addicted to that game. I love it so much. All right, so for me, and this is wonderful. So there's a difference. This is a difference here, right? I want you to notice the difference, and I'm gonna hold them up so you can see them, because this is important. You have to look for where it says champion on it. Champions are the only cards that stay out. Items do not. Items come out one time and they go away like with money, and you have to spend it or lose it. So obviously this champion's coming out, and that's going to give me 1 attack when I tap to attack with it. I'm going to use an item, which gives me 2 more attack, and then I've got 3 to spend. This is 5 damage. They're making me mix up my cards too much. I gotta do it. So I'll buy this with these 3. I'm then going to spend these 3 to hit this character. See that shielding for 3? It doesn't have guard, so it's not stopping me from hitting the boss. But as long as this character stays out, it will keep every turn hitting me for this amount. So I kill it and put it in discard. Then you stay out, but the item goes back into the deck. And then I shuffle this, and this doesn't have Aeon's Ends. The deck stays how it is, which I think is a pretty cool mechanic. But you just shuffle it up, and then redraw 5 when it runs out. Unlike Marvel Champions, there's no penalty for running out of cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's the new deck. Okay, let's see what the boss is doing. It's first mastery, and the mastery is a white, right? It's a white. So the first mastery comes out, and it's a white. And if we remember when I said about if you draw a white, hey Steph, how's it going? Pull up a chair. It does the one where the star is on here. So it's going to do, so the master is going to do 3 damage to me. 1, and then 2 comes through, taking me to 51. Alright. My turn. like I said, the turn's a whole Nelly. So I've got an action, which is intimidation, another action, which means these don't stay out. Champion that stays out. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. So first, let's do this in turn. My champion comes out. Tap that to get 1 fight. I then add 5 to that. That's 5 damage. I add 6, and target opponent discards a card. So basically, I get to look at this card. When it comes to target opponent discards a card, I get to look at that card and discard it if I don't want it. So I look at this. Broken tables and chairs, I don't want this card, so it would discard that. And I get 6. So 2, 4, 6. Ooh. This is gonna hurt. And then I get 5 plus 2 for each champion you have in play. I have a follower in play that's a champion. It has a champion tag. So this gets more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I got 2 gold. Or I could heal for 5. Oh, I forgot to replace this. Sorry. So I got 2 gold, or I can replace for 5. So this is going to hurt the bad guy a lot. So the bad guy is going to take a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 damage. Bad guy's going to take 19 straight up to the face. Down to 31. Woohoo! So down to 31. Then I've got 2 gold. Ooh, this will give me +4, which will go with my Elven Curse, which would give me a 3. So I get a 3 or 4 depending on his place. I'm going to spend that 2 to buy Elven Gift. And then all this goes to discard. And I replenish. That was really good. That was a good attack. Okay, the boss's turn. Oh, I need to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the boss's turn. Another mastery, which is blue. Blue says, attack 1, stun the highest champion. So basically, boom. So that gets rid of that. And that's his second mastery. That is not good. Not good. 1 more and the champion and they flip. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 attack. So I've got 2 attack this round. But 4 to buy. 4 to buy. This one will give me 4 attack plus 2 coins, which makes sense. So I'm going to spend 1 getting this. And then there's 3 left. I ask you, does this not look like Jeremy from Man vs. Maple? Does that not look like him? Every time I see this card, I'm like, that's Jeremy right there. All right, so so I spent 1 on that. I'm gonna get 2 attack on this when I use this item. So I've got 3 left. What buy? I could buy these 2 or this, but I would need fighting to make this thing worth it. But this champion has 4 guard, so I'm going to spend that to get this champion. And then I will hit you for 2. 1, 2, so you're at 29. And then this goes into discard, draw 1, 2, reshuffle. And this is how the game works. That's why I said it's not something that is overly crazy, but it's good. Good. wolf form gives me 8 attack and target discards a card. That is awesome. I really haven't had a reason to buy a fire gem yet. Because the cards have been pretty decent from what I've been pulling. So it's been pretty interesting. Good, good. 1, 2, 3 for a total of 5. I hate this. Charging drunk. So unaware nearby players deal double damage to this minion. But there are no nearby players. There's just me, but there's a green. The green says I take 2 damage and I have to discard a card. 1, 2, so I'm at 49, and I have to discard a card. I'll discard a gold. Now, it said discard a card. It didn't say randomly discard a card, which is fine. He'll tap for 4, and then hit me for 4, taking me to 45. Now it is my turn. I've got 2 and 5. I have enough to kill him, plus more, so that's 7. I don't have any champions in play, so that's just going to be a straight 7. So that's 2 and 5. Like I said, this is how I keep myself sane. To say, do I have this? Did I do this right? Did I mess that up? So that's 2 and 5. And I've got 3 gold. I think this is where you're going to see me buy a fire gem, but it'll be wasted. I can heal for 5 and then just kind of waste this 1, or buy something with this 1. Actually, that's what I'm going to do instead of buying a fire gem. I'm going to heal for 5, going up to 50. Using this card. And then I'm going to spend this 1, and I'll buy one of these for 1 gold. And that's that. And I hit 4, so that needs 4. I'm going to spend this to kill this guy. And then 3 goes to the boss, taking him to 26. None of these are champions, so they go to discard, and then I draw 1, 5. I don't have an enemy to stun, but I'll take 1 damage for the blue. Going down to 49. And then he's going to tap and hit me for 4, taking me to 45, where I was before. So, there you go. Alright. Hey, Janet, what's going on? What's going on? Pull up a chair. So I've got 1, 2, 3 gold. And I've got 3 fight, which is... Oh, wait. No. Let's play this right. So this is all about strategy. I put out this champion. So it's a champion, and I tap him for 1. I'm going to play Man-at-Arms, which says I gain 2 fight. Oops. Then it says plus 4 for each other guard you have in play. I have a guard right here. He is a guard. So it says plus... Yeah. Is it plus 1 or plus 4? Oh, plus 1. Sorry, not 4. Plus 1. So tapping this, there's my other one. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, which is enough to get rid of you. And then I have 3 gold to spend. Starting to get a little bit expensive up here. So I'm going to spend 2 to get a fire gem. And then I'm going to spend 1 to pick this guy up. And that'll end my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are you doing? There's your 3rd mastery. So first he's going to do 3 damage. But my Man-at-Arms says, nah, I'm going to block with my Man-at-Arms. You can't do it. Can't do it. However, he now flips to side 2. And side 2... Shuffling is amazing. Thank you, Dan. I'm glad for the approval. So now on his turn, and since it's level 2, because it's getting harder, they're going to do 2 actions. and stuff kind of amps up. You see he's going to be attacking for 4, discarding a card, 2 attacks, healing for 3. So the crowd's getting a little bit more rowdy. All right. So, 2. That is where they are. I've got Prophet. Oh, sweet. I'm going to show you combinations now. I've got stuff. I've got stuff and things to do. All right, so I'm going to put down another champion before I tap this card and become even more powerful. And then we're going to do a combo. Here's a combo. So this is the combo, and it depends. Compare contrast this to Aeon's End. Aeon's End is better to me than this. Aeon's End is better only because the variety is just crazy. So whatever card you put down first, if I put down this card first, when pretty sure guard don't block each other, so 1 damage would stun him. What are you talking about? Let me know what you thought I missed, because my understanding is I determine who's going to guard. Since I guard with this one, he can kill this guy if that's the one that goes through, but we'll definitely see. On this, it says, if I put this card down first, I'd get 2 gold, and then over here it would be Intimidation, which then goes to, which once I play this card, this effect triggers. 1 second, I'll be right back. Hey everybody, sorry about that. I'm back. Okay, so Michael, let me know what you Michael, let me know what you mean in terms of miss, but this is comboing, and this is what I'm talking about. Whew. Sorry. If I played this card first, I get 2 gold. Then I play this card, I get 5 fight, and because this card matches this symbol, I get this effect here. If I do it the other way around, I play this card first, I get 5 fight, and then I play this card, this triggers with 2 gold, and that gives me that. No, it's not that. So I'm going to play Prophet first, which gives me 2 gold. And then I'm going to play Intimidation, which gives me 5 fight, which then triggers this, which gives me 4 for a total of 9. So I've got 4 fight on this one, 5 fight on that, 2. And then I'm going to put down Elven Curse, which gives me 6. Plus the target opponent discards a card. 4, 6. I draw this. Oh, you get the bonus from both cards? Cool. Once again, another broken tables and chairs that I don't want, which is great. So then I get both. Okay, cool. That I've been kind of messing around with that and reading, so it's glad I get both. So I got 5 gold, and I've got 9 plus 6, 15. I think I might have won this. Okay, so let's see. Then I get 1 from this, 1 from that, then 2 plus 1 for each guard in play. 1, 2, 3. For a total of 5, because they all have guard. So I have 5 to buy, which is great. And I've got ridiculous amounts of damage to kick out. Okay, so let's see. I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. I've got 22 damage I'm doing to this guy. $15, 22. 22 blast, which takes you to 4. 22, yeah, 4, which takes you to 4 health. So 4 health to go, and I've got 5 money to buy stuff with. I mean, I gotta get this. It's 8 damage. So I gotta get that. These tick up. 1, and let me shuffle. So deck builder, right? Campaign. And you'll be doing this as you go through. It's just the story is different. And I think that's the thing you have to keep in mind. If you enjoy nice hand draws, it's the escape in the second scenario that does me in most of the time. We'll find out, because I'm breezing through this. We're going to play the second scenario, but you will let me know which path to take, and you'll see what I mean when I talk about, because there is branching paths in the game. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's see what happens. Doom. Temporary insanity. This is an action. This is a curse. Curses. For each nearby player, sacrifice the top card of the market deck. Make a villainous attack against the player with attack equaling the cost of that card. But first we do the red that's at the top. Red says 4, it's 4 damage. Blown away. So that's the 4. Then let's see what we're dealing with. It costs 3. 1, 2, 3. Ow. That hurt. My turn. I gotcha. I won. I just won. But let's make it. Let's get a. I'm upset that they did that to me. So therefore, this is 6, and the target opponent discards a card. So 2, 4, 6. Discard a card. The charging deckhand. Bye. So that is that. Death touch. It says you may sacrifice a card in your hand or discard pile. Nah. But it does 2 damage that I get. Then there is 5 damage. 1, 2, 3. So overkill. I'm overkilling. Then this says you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. I'm not going to draw a card again 2, but it is a wild card which peaks with this, which gives this 3, and this 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let me so this is 4 gold. I'm just gonna buy this one. Why not? Because this is insult to injury here. And then I'm going to discard this card to get 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And that's how much damage I'm doing to the bad guy. Hey Adam, what's going on? Pull up a chair. So I'm doing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25 damage. Boom. Reduce you to 0, and you're dead. And I won. Yay. And I discard this fire gem because I used it. That goes in discard, and we win. So we took that creature out, so let's continue on with the story. So it says, when the encounter ends, go to Chapter 2. Chapter 2, Bar Fight Conclusion. Chapter 2, Bar Fight Conclusion. If all players are defeated, you lose the encounter, you may try again, go back to Chapter 1. If you reduce the master's health to 0, you win the encounter. Read the text below to collect your reward. Okay, so with the regulars and several of the mysterious cloaked figures now unconscious at your feet, you take a moment to relieve the cloaked villains of their weapons and treasure. Then, with a quick gulp, you down the remains of your drink and rush out of the tavern, giving chase to the remaining cloaked figures. Rewards. Shuffle the 5 elixirs together and randomly deal 1 to each player. Put the remaining back in the box. Okay, so let's get 6 deals. Those are promo cards. I got the big box chest. I bought it all together. So I'm curious. Now here it is. Treasure. Treasure! Yaha! Elixir, elixir. Elixir, elixir, and elixir. So it says shuffle the 5 together. And I will sleeve the one I pick. So shuffle. There's a lot of cards here, so I couldn't sleeve everything. But I'll sleeve the one I pick. So I'll do this. Mix them up good. And I'll pick that one. The rest of the treasure. So I got. Make it, then I can slide it to the side one. The Elixir of Fortune. You have this, so I can use it and get rid of it to say the next action you acquire this turn costs 1 less. So 1 gold less for this. Zelda themes. So I have that at my disposal. Then it says each player finds a class treasure. Each player shuffles the treasure cards for their class, draws 1 card, then adds that treasure card to their personal. Class treasure. Cleric, hey, look at that. That's those. That is my class treasures. So shuffle these up. Draws 1, then adds the treasure to person leg, put the remaining back in the box. Okay, what do I get? I got the Bright Star Shield. Draw a card. Attach this to a friendly champion in your arena, in your area, or in a nearby area. It has +2 shielding. Sweet. Wish I had gotten the other thing, but that's okay. So this is going in my deck. So I'll put it there. Go to the next encounter, Chapter 3. You can play an encounter as many times as you'd like for fun, but you can only earn the rewards once per encounter. Chapter 3. That was Chapter 2. That was quick. That was a quick chapter. Chapter 3, Encounter the Chase. Story. As you burst through the front door of the inn, you see some of the mysterious cloaked figures dragging a young man through the street. The man struggles, but a stiff blow to the head ends his resistance. You suspect the magically induced bar fight was just a diversion to cover the abduction of this patron. You start to give chase, but at the first intersection, the cloaked figures split up and flee down different streets. The first group is led by a human male. The second seems to be following a large imp. You can't see which group has the young man. So, we decide. If you want to follow the humans, go to chapter 4. If you want to follow the imp, go to chapter 5. So, you will be determining which one I do. So, let's put up the poll. Who to chase? Humans or imp? Let's say human group or imp group. And polls going up for you to vote. I might drink some water. Yeah, so just select in the chat which one you want me to do. And I'll give it a sec. So campaign progress, the first one was enthralled regulars. I got my elixir's elixir of fortune. And my treasure is the bright star sheet. Okay. Let's see what we're dealing with. Let's end this thing. End this poll. See who won. It looks like we're following the imps. 66% says the imps on 6 votes. All right. So let's go follow those imps. So we're following the imp group, chapter 5. So we're going to chapter 5. And let me hide that, scroll to chapter 5 so I don't spoil anything. All right, there we go. Okay, chapter 5. Set up for encounter 2 with Vexing Imp as master. Place the oversized Vexing Imp card in the master's seat at the table. In the table with 1. Okay, let's grab the Vexing Imp. He is so vexing. You. We'll get the Vexing Imp. Defeated the troll. Going to encounter 2, I believe. Yeah, set up for encounter 2 with Vexing Imp. Get the mark cards with 2. They have 60 health, so just quick. Health. The mastery cards are in there, so let me pull the mastery cards out. 2 left. Level 1s. Yes. Level 1s will go back to the vault. There, and the S's. Need to shuffle up to get a new S. We have the masteries, we have the imp, we have the health. So with the Vexing Imp, the master starts with 60. Defeat it quickly, lest it loses you in a maze of Thandar's winding streets. So let's do a setup, and then we'll come back and read this. Good luck. Yeah, thanks, Adam. So this is the Vexing Imp, level 1. Takes 1 action. Lots of card discard. Ugh. Lots and lots of card discard on this guy, so I'm going to be losing cards like crazy. So this is level 2. This is all the stuff that the imp has. All right, so that's level 2. It also says level 2 at the bottom. Oh wait, that says level 3. Why is that there? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. That should be encounter free stuff. Okay, so let's shuffle up and see what one new card's being added in. There's one thing I gotta read, which if someone wants to let me know, do I have to start over from 10 cards, or do I keep going with what I have since this is a campaign? That's the one thing I didn't check out, so I'll get that card. And we won't see what that card is, so we have our 5 masteries. And if we look at the Vexing Imp, top left, you see the 3 diamonds. So 3 masteries will let it upgrade from level 1 to level 2. 1, 2, 3. No, I did shuffle these properly. Shuffle these. And I'll look that up in a second. 1, 2, 3, 5. Flip these over. It doesn't say to like lose everything that you bought, but and it seems thematic for an ongoing story, but I'll read in the rule book for each if I have to start over. 1 second. I have the rule book in PDF form, so we can talk about it. Alrighty. Oh, forgot to shuffle this in. Oh, forgot to shuffle that guy in. Yeah, I'll check. If I have to reset, I'll reset, but I don't know. That would be cruel. Because I'm powerful. I'm all omnipotent right now. Alright, so let's do this. 5. Stuff. Hey Ryan, what's going on? Stuff up. All that up. My brain is trying to track it, and I'm distracting myself by talking to you so I don't track anything. Ah, come on. Okay, let's go to the rulebook and find out if we are resetting. So, player setup, inventory, setting up the master. Let me zoom in a little bit more here. So, playing the game tells you about what to do, how to use the cards, mastery step, player setup, gaining health, additional rules, nearby areas, but we're not dealing with it. Player victory. The adventure book specify how players win each encounter, usually reducing the master's health to 0. Settling ties, no. Minions, no. Guard minions. That's just player victory. Defeated players. Targeting. Knockback. Adjusting difficulty, blah, blah, blah. Character improvement, treasures. Elixirs, which we want to improve treasure if we find it. Character points. Upgrading skills if we can. Skill trees, additional health cards. If that remember correctly, it's reset. Consider it a new game. And that's where I'm trying to find where it says that. Like, yeah, that's where I'm trying to find where it says that, where it's like redo it all in campaign mode. Because this is let me go all the way back to the beginning. Maybe it says it very early on. Like, is that something that we kind of self-imposed on ourselves? Or is it, no, keep resetting and see where it goes? And if you find it before I do, if you've got the PDF open, let me know. Seating, player review, each player's turn button. Player setup. Each player chooses a character. Many of the abilities for pickpocket. Each player draws a hand of 5. In addition to their deck, discard pile, and play area, each player has an inventory. This is where you place cards that you have access to but don't go into your deck, hand, or discard pile. Setting up the master. First. Go to Vanquish, turn sequencing, card anatomy breakdown. I'll reset it, but it doesn't explicitly say that, right? Um, check campaign rules. Well, that's where I am right now. This is the campaign rule book. That's what we're looking at. I can go all the way back up. Let's see where I'm. So this is the adventure book, but I was in the campaign rule book. In this book, italic text to make the campaign something you will play again. Signed. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like that's the way that everyone plays it, but I wonder if for each encounter in this book, the player sets up. In this book, italic text on their story banners is meant to be read aloud to all players. For each encounter in this book, the player set up as normal. See rulebook number 4. Rulebook number 4. And I think that's it. That's the thing. But this is seeding. I guess this is the start of seeding. And then player setup. So that is probably where we got that from. Is that this says right here, and the market gems are set up as normal for each encounter. So that to me does state that you must reset for each encounter instead of keep what you have going on. To make this campaign something you will play again and again, we designed this to be a difficult challenge for veteran realm players. That's the only thing that really says what to do. That line. So, all right. Cool. No, it's just I want to make sure. I just want to make sure. So let's do a reset. I get my shield. And it's not hard to start over because the cards that you own don't have a cost on them. So it doesn't. This card gem back on here, and then shuffle these. It's just making sure. It's just making sure. Like, I found that for me, I've done a lot of mistakes of being like, oh, because that makes sense, this is the thing that will happen, when it's not actually the case. It's more, if I read the rules a little bit deeper, it would show that that's not exactly what happens, and it's kind of like a self-imposed thing. It's very difficult. Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. Like I said, I just want to be sure. I just want to be sure. Oh, the normal Hero Realms rulebook, which is this. It's not really pages to this thing. It's not really pages to this. Yeah, Guild, Necros, Imperial, all those other stuff. So there's not really a page number, but there's setup that's here, which is fine. But I think that was the key thing. So just so we know, now we know no one's half the battle. Of the original book, gotcha. Yeah, now we know. Okay. So these get shuffled together. I'll go back to 55 health because if they say get rid of everything you've bought but keep the same health, that would be cruel. That would be unforgiving. Alright, set that. Set myself back to 55. Health. Draw the market. Ugh, 6 coster. Yikes. 5. Uh-oh. There's a 1 cost card. Okay, I can live with that. A 3 cost card. And a 5 cost card. I'll be buying a lot of fire gems this round. Okay. Good check. Good check. Ooh, why's that upside down? Alright. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright. So, where were we in the story? You chase the imp and its followers to a narrow alley. Once you're within shouting distance, you call out, "Demon, stand and fight! We don't fear you, necro scum!" The The demon turns towards you, its wings fluttering. Its head bobs up and down, and you hear a choking sound. You realize the demon is laughing. The Necros are fools. They do not understand our true purpose. Not like our new masters. Who are your masters, you ask? The imp mouth opens wide with, stop them, he tells his followers. Slay them. Special rules. When an imp minion is defeated, don't put it into the master's discard pile. Instead, put it into a special out-of-play pile. Play begins with the player who has the master's seat to their right, which is me. When the encounter ends, goes to 6. Okie dokie. So, here we go! I've got you, which is good, and then 3 gold. So, boop boop. Turn to get 2 attack. And then I've got 3 gold to buy something with. Let's get rid of these high cost ones. Ooh. I need to be able to buy stuff. This is where you gotta start thinking. I could go for this 3 cost to get some more fight. Problem with that is, if I buy that, I'm putting more fight than spending power, and I need spending power as well, so I'm actually gonna buy a fire gem. And I'm gonna get the spark for that 1 gold, which will give me more fight. Oh, an 8 coster. This sucks. This hand is terrible. Alright, so 2, taking you to 58. And reset. And let the death begin. Mastery, green. Oh, I was supposed to 5. 1, 2, 5. It says, the green says, the green says, discard 2 cards. 2? So this is what I've got. I could use the shield on one of these champions, giving him a defense of 3, but I have to discard 2 cards, and I need to be able to buy something. I can keep this, which will let me buy 3, which will let me get this Orc Grunt. Dang it, I wanted to get the Orc Grunt and another fire gem. So I could discard the shield and this, which will give me 4. That's still not enough to get that anyway. I'm at 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. I could buy this Dire Wolf, give me a 3 fight. But it'd be 4, I gotta discard 2. One of them will be a gold. I just can't help with that. Sugarfoot. The other one is gonna be... I'll discard another gold. Okay, so I've got 3 gold. This guy's gonna get on my nerves. So that's what he does to me. So my turn, I'm gonna add the Bright Star Shield to you, giving you +2 shielding, so now you're at 3 guard. And then we've got 3 to go. I gotta survive 1 more round. So I probably need another fire gem, but I should buy that orc to get better fighting. Let's do it. I'll buy the orc. That's probably the worst idea I've made. Oh, not bad, not bad. So there we go. Then we're going to tap these 2 to get 2 fight. And we will fight. For 2. 56. Get them back. Right. Draw 1. And you thought possessed bar patrons were red. I think card ditching hurts. It's gonna definitely weaken me punching him in the stupid face. Four. Okay, what are we dealing with? 6 guard, come on! Elite? Ugh. Ruinous Ambusher. Elite, put this minion into the master's area. Player champions enter play expended. So when until I beat him, when I come in, when I add a new champion, it comes in expended, which means exhausted. And it's got a 6 shield, and it's going to hit me for 3. That is enough to blow this up, those two. Oh, and the green. The green says it has a green, which means discard another 2 cards. Oh, this is going to kill me. Well, I can't take down his shielding this round. So I can hit the boss. Get rid of 2 more gold. Actually, I do have 6. I can get rid of this and this for 5, and then that 6 to get rid of that. So I'm gonna do that. So I've got 3 buy power. Let's use that first. I'm gonna buy this Wolf Shaman for 2. Hey, profit! Thank you. And then I'm gonna buy this profit for 1. Woo! Then I'm going to discard. I'm going to destroy this card to get 3. Use this for 2, and then tap him for 1 for 5, 6. Gone. This goes away. This goes in my discard. You tap back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Difficulty ramps way up in the scenario. You are not kidding. Oh god. Okay, here we go. Ruinous Vampire. So he's gonna hit me for 4 and heal himself for 4, and has a 4 shield. Okay, so this is gonna be like stalemate crap. First we got a yellow. Put a random imp from out of play into play. I don't have any random imps from out of play to put in play, so I'm safe. Then you tap, hit me for 4, 1, and then 3. 3, take me down to 2. Then you heal for 4, going back up to 60. So you have to die. Alright, my turn. Orc Grunt. Give me another wild. Yes. Alright. Life is a little better. Life is a little better here. So, we're going to play you, which gives me 2 attack. Then we're going to play you, which gives me 3 attack. 3. Target opponent discards a card. Escape. Yeah. No. There is no escape. Then I get my special here to draw a card. There's more money. And then I get my special here to get plus 2 more attack. Okay. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Hey! Why would I not buy you? The Dire Wolf, which is so... It looks like I'm going wild deck. This one. To see what I can do. So that's 5 total. And the next one, Influence, comes out. Then let's get to a punch-in. So let's just take 4 of these to get rid of you. Thank you. And then 3 will hit you, taking you to 57. And you're a champion, so you stay out, but Spark is not, so back in. Yeah, the heals and discards are tough, but we'll see what we can do. I'm gonna... Remember, I've got a heal ability called Bless that can heal me. I just have to spend money for it. And I got Minor Resurrect that I can use as well. Okay. Just gotta keep getting those things that are in my way out of my way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you got? Another one. You are getting on my nerves. And then, boom, and 1 comes to me. Oh, and blue. Oh, wait, blue would go first. Blue would go first, which means discard a champion from your hand. I don't have a champion in my hand. Ha ha ha! So then this would still go through, and that would still work, so that's fine. So I don't have a champion from my hand. Moo-ha! Moo-ha-ha-ha! So 1, 2, 3. And then I've got some stuff to punch you in the face with because you ticked me off. So 3 and 2 on there. Like I said, this just helps me keep track of combat. So let's spend 4 of these. Kill you. I hate your stupid face. And then 1 to hit you for 1, taking you to 59. Please stay at 59. He keeps healing, so that's those 2. And then I will spend 3 gold. I'm actually going to buy this influence because it gives me 3 gold instead of a fire gem, which gives me 2, and I could trash it for 3 fight if I need to. And that'll be, yeah, and then 2 for. So that'll be 1 gold going to waste. How it is. Draw 5, 1, 4, 5. Canje, make sure you read escape. Why? I trashed it. If the master's deck has been reshuffled this encounter, the master escapes, you lose the encounter. Well, that doesn't come out because it's been discarded, so I don't care. I threw that trash away. Okay. Let's go with what's going on next. Put a random imp from out of play in play. I haven't faced an imp yet, and that's a second mastery. So he's wide open. Direwolf's coming out. Oh, ho, 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 no. It's going to hurt. Okay, so Direwolf comes out for 3. Oops. Oopsie. And then I'm putting the Wolf Shaman out. And it says +1 for each other wolf item in play. So I get 2 attack, and then +1. +2. Well, for each other, so +1. And then this one triggers for a +4. 4. Then I'm going to put out Prophet for 2, this for 1. And you know what? I'm going to put the shield right here to give you a guard 7. And I've got 3 to spend. I'm going to buy... Ooh, that is awfully tempting. But let me wait a turn. I need more money. I could buy this one. This will give me 3 gold. Put the next action you acquire this turn on the top of your deck. So I'll get bribed to get 3 gold. I need more money to get these things. So that'll do. Now let's start punching stuff. You will reshuffle the deck. I will, but that doesn't happen because that's an action that pops out that sticks to the boss that makes that happen, so it doesn't take effect. 2, 4, 6, 8. 10 damage. Right your face. 49. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fun thing about discard. So, what are you doing? Your 3rd mastery. Discard a champion from your hand. I've got champions in my hand. So, discard a champion from my hand. And you got your 3rd mastery, which makes you flip to this side. Alright, I've got a champion that I am going to put down. And then I've got 4 to buy stuff with. I can get 2 to get a gem and heal for 5, which puts me back up to full health. Because I'm probably going to get a lot of beating up this round. So I think I'm going to do that this round. So I'm going to spend this to go 5, going back up to full health. And then spend 2 to get a fire gem. Then we will fight. So 3. Here. We've got 2 + 1. Got 1. And I want to read if that triggers again. Let's see. Is it when played or So, Elven Kingdoms. Right card, Hunter. Ally ability. Using abilities. The primary ability of an item or action is used immediately when they are played. All other abilities may be played at any time. If an ability grants gold or combat, the resources goes up in pool. Some abilities allow you to choose. So I think I triggered ally ability. Ally abilities are indicated by the faction icon in the top box in the text box. On your turn, an ally ability may be used as soon as you have another card of that faction in play. The order in which you play your cards does not matter. As soon as you have 2 or more cards of the same faction in play, you may trigger all relevant ally abilities. Then this may be used at any time during your main phase, and each may only be used once per turn. So I'll get 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 for you. Alright, so let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 damage coming to you, putting you at 38. Oh, boy. Okay, and this time... Oh, he's only doing 1 action this round. Oh, thank goodness. So, here's this level 2. It's going to be worse, but discard 2 champions from your hand, discard 3 cards, discard 2 action cards, put 2 random imps into play, but he's only doing 1 action this round. I need to get those cards that said make the enemy discard a card. So I can get rid of that escape. Alright. 1, 3, 4, 5. What are you doing? An imp. Clinging imp. When you play a Necros card, stun this minion. Discard a card that costs 1 or more. Oh gosh. And it's red. Red says discard 2 action cards. Dadgummit. So that happens. Then discard a card with a cost of 1 or more, which is my fire gem. Now it's my turn. And look what I have left. But I can beat that imp, put it in the next display area, but I got 2. So I'm gonna buy another fire gem with those 2. And then we're gonna do, this is 7 plus 3, 10 plus 1, 11, 12, 13. So 3 kills that. Oop, side pile for imps. And then 10, taking you to 28. And then this goes away. Okay, draw 5. The masteries go to the discard. Mastery. The master step. The master uses each minions in the active player. The master uses all combat villainous. If the master now has masteries attached to it equal to or greater than the number of diamond symbols below its level icon, and it hasn't yet flipped over to its level 2 side, put the attached masteries into the master's discard pile. Thank you. And flip over the overside card to show. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Thanks, Janet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. What are you doing to me now? Orange, put 2 random imps from out of play in play, so this one comes back. And then the ambusher comes back. Elite, put this minion into the master's area. Player champions enter play expended, and it does 3 damage. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Wolf jumps in the way. So no, you don't. And I think damage from this is supposed to track itself down. Like in terms of, can I kill you? Nope. Can I kill you? Nope. But I can kill you, so I'm gonna kill you. Which is okay. I'm fine with going with that rule. And then I need to, let's see. So it is a yellow, which put the imp in, and then I need to. The imp is going to fight. Discard a card that costs 1 gold or more. Oh no! Well, let's go for fight. So this one, actually, I'm going to use influence. I'm going to get rid of that. Now, jerk. I'm going to put down Spark and my new champion, which is the Orc Grunt. So a lot of stuff's going to start triggering now. So let's dump all this out in my hand for what's about to happen. So you'll do 3. And it says it only happens once. If that happened more than once, that would be great. So I get 7 here. Then I get 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 plus 3. 3. Then I get 2 plus a card draw. Prayer beads. Then I get 3. Target opponent discards a card. Haha, get rid of that crap. And then 2 more from Good Wolf. So 2, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Taking you to 18. Spark would go away. And then I've got this to spend, which is 4. Spend 2 to get this. And then that one comes up for the other 2, and I'll buy that. I'll buy that for $1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then reshuffle. So close. So close. All right. What are you doing? Another imp, which is blue. Discard 2 champions from your hand. I got 1 right there that gets discarded. Then, when you play a Necros card, stun this minion, discard a card that costs 1 or more from your hand. For you. Which is my other cost card that goes away. Leaving me with that, but I get card draw. So, 1, 2, 3. Then, because that card's there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 2 plus 2, 4. Then 2, and because there's a wild out, I draw a card. I get another goal. Okay, so let's 1, 2, 3 this nonsense. Then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Which takes you down to 8 health. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to spend 3 on you. 6er. And I'm going to spend my last 1 on you. 7. God, these cost cards are insane. Okay. That is my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are you doing? Ruinous Vampire. So 4 damage and 4 heals. So you're going up to 12 health. You're in it for 4? No. You can't destroy this one. 4. Actually, guard goes first. Guard goes first. So that's 3. You kill that one. And then the rest is blocked. So nothing else happens. You are done, my friend. Alright. And the red says discard 2 actions. Do I have any actions? I got an action. I got an action. Dadgummit! And that's the one I wanted! Oh, man! Ugh. Alright, so I've got 2. that and that. So this is 3 by power. And I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 for the wolf. And 3 for this guy. And 2 for this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 2, 4, 6, 8. Taking you down to 4 health. Guy's sticking around, man. Sticking around. I got 3 left. Gonna buy a fire gem. And my turn. 2, 3, 4, 5. Discard 3 cards. Ugh. So, and then with this thing, it's discard 4, so I'm only gonna be left with 1 card left. 1, 2, 3. And then discard 1 more card. 4. That is rough. But you know what? I'm okay. I got 1 card left. I'm going to play that card. And we've got 1, 2, 3. So this is 7. Because that's still there. This is 3. And then this is 2. 1, 2, 3. Boom. And then 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 for the win. The win. Woohoo! I win. I play. I win. So that wolf was a well done purchase. It was perfect. But I believe in you. That wolf was a well-earned win. I love that wolf. That wolf is my new best friend. So let's go to the story and see what happens. So it says when the encounter. So when the encounter ends, go to chapter 6. Mr. Imp. End of the chase. If the master escapes, see the escape card in the master's deck, or if all players are defeated, you lose the encounter. You may try again. Go back to chapter 3. If you reduce the master's health to 0, you win the encounter. Read the text below, then collect your rewards. Your enemies lie defeated, but the kidnapped young man is not with this group. You search the fallen followers for clues, but find nothing save a few items that may prove useful. Then you hear a groan and realize one of your enemies is still conscious. Barely. You question him and learn 3 things. First, his group was once part of the Necros cult, but splintered off to form their own sect. They call themselves the Ruinous. Second, they were headed to a nearby cobbler shop which conceals an entrance to a series of caverns beneath Thandar. These caverns lead to a ceremonial space where the Ruinous gather. And third, in a few hours they intend to sacrifice the kidnapped young man to summon a demon. You have no time to lose. Escape sucks. It seems like it would. I'm glad I discarded it. So, rewards. Each player gains a class treasure. Each player shuffles. I shuffle it. So these are elixirs. That's not what I'm looking for. Where's my class? Here. Here somewhere on this table. But I put them aside. I've cast them asunder. Those abilities. These are. Oh, no, they are here. So these are elixir, these are the class cards. So each player finds a class treasure. Each player shuffles the remaining treasure cards from their class, draws one, and then returns put the remaining in the box. So class treasure. We've got the veteran follower. He will be our new friend. Let's leave him. I will name him George. I will love him and pet him and hug him and squeeze him. So he will be part of our retina. Okay, each player earns a character point and may spend it to upgrade one of their skills or abilities or buy an additional health card. Hey. So vexing imp. It's a yes. And we've got, for 1 point, we can. Where's the upgrade? Here's the upgrade. Where's the health upgrade? We can upgrade our health. Additional health to become a little bit stronger. So level 1 makes it a 14. Or we get +7. Or we could spend 1 to upgrade to either Blessing of Heart or Bless of Iron. Or we can get Lesser Resurrection. Those are what we can do. Blessing of Iron says, for 2 costs, target gains 4 health, and all champions gain +2 shield until the end of their next round. Blessing of Heart says, target player gains 4 health plus an additional 1 health for each champion they control, and their champions gain +1 shield until the end of the round. And then Lesser Resurrect, which is a one-time burn, says, put a champion with a cost of 4 or less from your discard pile into play. Use this ability only on a champion that was stunned since your last turn. So I'm thinking Blessing of Iron is my champ because that'll give me +2 to all of these, which would be my upgrade. So I'm actually going to upgrade. I've been so far okay with health. So I'm going to upgrade Bless with Bless of Iron. Not Bless of Heart, Bless of Iron. So we went Bless of Iron for an upgrade to level 2. And we put these back. He replaces one of your regulars. Is that what it says? Each player finds a class treasure. Each player shuffles the remaining treasure cards from their card. Draw 1 and add that treasure to the personal deck. Where does it say it replaces one of your regulars? I don't know if that's true. It says add it to my personal deck. It doesn't say replace one of my regulars. I question because I need to know. So you got to find me where it says the veteran. Veteran follower. Oh, replace follower. Thank you. Thank you. It says it right there on the card. Replace follower. So get rid of 1, add another. So replace a follower with a veteran follower. Yeah, all of them are followers. So cool. And it doesn't matter, just different pictures, but it means the same thing. So this deck. Thanks, Adam. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Like I said, I will always ask where or how, because not to be defiant, but because I just want to make sure I get it right. Okay, so we earned our character point, we upgraded, we passed this one, then we're going to encounter number 7. The Ritual, encounter 3. You make your way to the cobbler's shop and find the entrance to the cavern. You move quickly with your lantern unlit and rely on your night vision to guide you. Hiding in the shadows, you come across a vast ceremonial space. A priestess stands on a dais chanting along with dozens of her followers. Behind the priestess, a large brazier burns, and above it, you see a huge formless shadow. With each beat of the chant, the shadow seems to grow and twist. You realize the priestess is mere moments away from summoning the demon. You draw your weapons, but then the priestess turns towards your hiding place. Welcome, she booms, her voice magically amplified. Enter and bear witness to the end of Thandar. Set up the encounter. Part 1. Place the oversized, ruinous archpriestess card in the master seat at the table with the side face up that has 1 up. I'm supposed to pull out my fingers. Her. A lot of stuff going on over here. So that is her, and I'll show you her in a second. I'm just pulling her up. Let's see. So we need level 3's problem. Counter 2's. Let's put that away. There's the S. Mastery 2. Mastery. Mastery 2. 2, 2, and 2. Okay. So we put 2s away. Pop out 3s. We got make sure it's all 3 and there's no 4 in here. Okay, all 3s are there. Got the masteries there, and let's reshuffle to get what our special is going to be. So it says using the encounter marked with 3, lower left-hand corner, removing the Ruinous Zealot and Vexing Imp minion cards as instructed in the special rules on next page. Make the deck as needed. Overside Ruinous card. The master starts with 30 health. And you would think, oh, 30 health. But I feel like it's going to be a lot worse than that. I think it's going to be awful. Defeat her before she completes her dark ritual. Her dark ritual play begins with the me. Special rules. Lots and lots of special rules. Okay. Whew. During the setup, take the Ruinous Zealot and Vexing Imp minions out of the encounter deck. Oh, sorry. I gotta get a card from here first. Okay. So take the Ruinous Zealot and Vexing Imp. Let's see. Out of the encounter deck, put whichever one you defeated. Wait. Put whichever one you defeated as the master of encounter 2 back in the box, which is the Vexing Imp. I beat the Vexing Imp. Okay. The other one begins the encounter in the master's area. Okay. Several effects says to add cards to the ritual. Set these cards aside face down in a ritual pile next to the master. They will matter later. So we don't need to do that just yet. Several effects say to add cards to the ritual. Set these cards aside face down. Okay. All 4 of the Ruinous Arch Priestess powers are favored. When you flip a card with the favorite symbol, resolve her powers one at a time from top to bottom, refilling the market after each one. What? Well, damn. Okay. From top to bottom? Wait. What do you mean? Favored means that what? Each of her powers adds cards to the ritual from one of the 4 factions. If multiple cards from the chosen faction are tied for the high cost, each of those tied cards are added to the ritual. There is a 2-part encounter if it isn't over when you defeat the Ruinous Arch Priestess, so don't put up anything away after you defeat her. Play continues with the same decks and current health. Hey Tara, good morning. Pull up your chair. Your chair is ready. What? Wait. So someone has to explain to me this one. The all 4 of the Ruinous Arch Priestesses powers are favored. When you flip a card with a favored symbol, resolve her powers one at a time from top to bottom. Does that mean that she's doing like blue? Oh, they all are favored. I see. Okay. Good lord. All right, so let's get this out of the way so I can show you what that means. So you see the stars, the little spiky things? It's on all of them. So, and this is pulling stuff from the market into the ritual, which is awful. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Eee. This might be a dead. This might be I'm dead. 30 hell. Oh. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shuffle this guy up. The Ruinous Zealot, which is here. This is the one that got away, is in play. That's this guy. He does 6 attack. When each other fanatic expends from the first time each turn, prepare it. It expends again. Oh no! What? Why don't you let me keep my cards? My wolf would have. This is gonna be rough. 4. Oh, my short one. Short one. I missed something. Oh, that's oh. I did grab one from the Zealot box, so they're all in there. Oh, because of him. That's why, because of him. Alright. Better buy quick. I know, right? But, I mean, no matter how you play the game, you'll never start off. Unless I get, like, all ones to buy. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, well, I'll give it my best effort. I'll give it my best effort. 6 damage plus... Oh. This guy is rough. Alright. Yeah, need good buys fast. That is a hard hit. He has a 6 guard shield, which means I can't touch her unless I can do 6 damage, and I can't do 6 damage in the first round, no matter what. So he's going to hit me for 6. She's going to do something for the ritual. Maybe more than one something for the ritual. Flash sale. it's Black Friday in Hero Realms in Thandar. Flash sale. Going out of business. I would have preferred to fight the imp, because that is stupid. I would have preferred to fight the imp. Yeah. The imp would have been a better thing to fight. I just read what it does. I should have fought that guy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. Let's build the market. 6 coster. Not good. A 3 coster. That's okay. A 3 coster. A 1 coster. Okay. And a 3 cost. Okay. Hey, Fred, what's going on? Welcome. Love a chair. Black Friday deal on cards. Early. Wait, aren't you in my time zone? What are you talking about early? It's like 10 right now. Supposed to be up with the chickens. Okay, healing myself means nothing right now. I'm definitely going to be burning Minor Resurrect this turn, for sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a good first hand pull. That's a really good first hand pull. How can we use this wisely? These 2 will give me a 6 attack straight up. So that's 4. That just has to happen. So that'll help me kill him next round if I draw them, which leaves me with 1. I'm on 1 cost. Dang it. And then this one will be wasted. Two, 3, 4, 5. But before, this says put a champion with cost 2 or less from your discard pile. Nope, so I can't buy. The next action you acquire this turn costs 1 less. Wait, and I had 1 left, right? And it costs 1 less? No, I don't care for that. I would want this card, and I can't get that one. So that's okay. Alright, here we go. Ruinous Chanter, Elite. Put this in minions. If the Ruinous Archpriest is the master, add the top card of the market deck to the ritual. Otherwise, gain 4 fight. So top card to the ritual. So I'll put the ritual up here. I need to put it someplace where you can see it. So I'll put the ritual here. This is the ritual. So that's what you do. It says, when each fanatic... Are you a fanatic? You are a fanatic. When each other fanatic expends for the first time... Well, first it's blue. Add the highest sale cost card in the market to the ritual. There's none of them up there, which is blue. So that's when these come out. You then go to hit me for 6. You then go to get that card. So I get hit for 6, so I'm at 49. Yes. Right. Cool. Right? When each other fanatic expends for the first time each round, prepare it again. So it would do that, and then it would grab the next top market, adding it there, and we're good. I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. Okay. Bright shield, follower, money, money, fight. So lots of fight. So we've got a 3, 4, 6. Thank you, Mary. So, and we got a shield. So I'm gonna slip the shield under the veteran, and then we'll tap him for 3, 5, 6. I'm gonna kill you because I hate you so much. You're dead. Leaves you. This goes here. I have 1 gold. Nope, nothing I want yet. So I'll go there, there. Okay, Canje must have a big table with all these chairs occupied. It's the infinite table with everyone right in front of everyone. It's the magic table. It's the magic table stuff. Oh, I gotta draw my 5. Sorry. 1. Pulling the blue wasn't bad, but now if I pull anything else, it's gonna hurt a little. But I need red. I need the ruinous cards in. Okay, so what do we get? The hate is real. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what are we doing? Your first mastery. Add the highest costs, these one of cards, to the ritual from the market. That's you. Sorry, Jeremy. Go in there. That comes down. Okay, I've got that. Beast. Okay, so you're a champion, so you get to come out. Then we got some buy power. So 2, 3, 4, 5. I can buy this for 6. You may sacrifice a card. If you do, gain an additional 2. This might help me burn her down. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5. I can buy this card, which will give me a 5 attack. If I spend that elixir, this will get me this card. This card's pretty cool, but this has a 6 and the card draw, which I can try to get this grunt next. I'm gonna do that. I'll burn the elixir, discarding that, and buy this card for 6, spending all of this. Then 3, 4, 5. That's 5 damage. Oh, it's not an. Oh, nope. That's. Yeah, it's 5 damage. It's not enough to kill you, but I'm gonna hit you, taking you to 25. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please stay alive. Please stay alive, sir. Don't die. Here we go. Red. So the highest cost, this one goes to there. Oh, and I forgot to refill that. Sorry. So it would be, that would have gone there. Okay. And the Ruinous Enforcer comes out for 5 fight. Dad. Gummit! So you will grab a card from here and put it in the ritual. You're gonna attack for 5. So this is 3, 4, and the remainder you can't kill him with. Good. But I'll take 1, 5, 8. Ready. Okay. Yeah, I did all that. All right, my turn. Didn't you lose the elixir after the last scenario? No, it's something that comes with me. I didn't use it last scenario. This is something that stays. This is an item that comes with me. I don't lose this. This is in my inventory. So no, I did not, Adam. I didn't use it last round. 1, 2, 3, and this is what I wanted. That's what I wanted. All right, and then I get 2 fight. So let's do with beads as we do 1 for that fight, 2 for that one. Then we trigger. I get 4 here. I get 2 here. Then I get 2 here. Okay, so I gotta kill the guy that's hurting me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which kills the guard. Which leaves me with 2, 4, 6. Oh, sweet. 2, 4, 6, which kills this guy. Oh, my God. Okay, so that gets rid of that. And I got 3 left. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. So I got 3 left. I need to buy fight power. Get this grunt for 3. I need fight. I need fight. Fight, fight, fight. Okay. I'm nervous. All right, so I've got stuff going. I've got that chain. Replace this. I need more Necros cards. Let my cult priestess deal with you. So I'll be doing 5, 7 damage each round. More than that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage each round. I'll do 9 damage each round if they can stay alive. Oh, this is an action. Sorry. That's an action. Whoops. Whoopsie. It doesn't have shielding, so I'll probably take the hit so that thing can stay alive. But we'll see. Alright. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are you doing? Stone Golem. 9 shielding. What? Tough. This minion can't be stunned except by damage. So red, no Necros cards to put in, so nothing happens. But it's going to hit me for 5. I'm going to take it because that shielding doesn't mean that he has to defend, if I remember the rules properly. A champion's defense is the amount of damage that must be dealt to it in a single turn. Champion with icon guard is the one that does it. To be fair, I think he would. So that's 4 and then 5. 1. Ugh, that sucked. Okay. So 1, 2, a shield, and stuff that can't help me. Sweet. Stuff that cannot help me. Alright, Adam. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two. On. 2. Can't do anything with that shielding. I'm about to get punched in the face. So 5. Draw a card. Another stone golem with green. The highest cost green. And it says if they match up, you take both of them. And I get hit for 10. It's 37. Ow. I can't beat this. That is insane. How am I supposed to beat this? The 3 champion, 2 gold, 3, and 2. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can hit her for 7. I'm going to heal myself for 5, giving me just 1 gold. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, putting me at 42. And I got 1 gold left. Oh, wait. I can buy something for 1 gold. I'll buy that. Okay. Then we will do 2 3, that's 5, 6, 7. And these I don't have to get through so they don't have guards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, putting you at 18. This is going to hurt. 4. Sticks and stones will break my bones. Oh my gosh, this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna hit it for 10, so less than 10, because my guards will at least help me. But I need to be fighting every round. I can't do the money buy thing. This is just kind of like a race against time deal. Okay, so blue, put all the highest cost money one. These are both 6s. This is ridiculous. Okay, and then I get hit for 5, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm at 36. My turn. 2. 2. Okay, so so that is 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to hit you for 8, knocking you down to 10. This will go away. They'll stay out. And got this to... I can heal for 3. Actually, no. No. Nope, I'm going to get this card. We'll spend these 2. Oh, and I heal for 3. So I spend these 2. And 1, +1 for each champion you have in play, which is 1, 2. So I heal for 3, 4, 5. So I heal for 5. I'm going to buy this card for 2. And then I got 1 gold left. Oh, it's a 3 golder. So I heal for 5. Going to 41. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. You're gonna flip now because that's 3. Green, put a wild one in play. There's not a wild one from the market to go in, but you are going to flip. Go to chapter. The ritual is complete. What? No. Are you serious? Dad, damn it! The ritual is complete. Go to chapter 9 of the adventure book. Let's see what happens. The ruinous ritual is complete. You're too late, the priestess screams with a triumphant wail. She plunges her dagger into her own chest, completing the ritual. As she crumbles to the floor, she utters in a hoarse whisper that eerily echoes around the chamber. The demons have come. The demons has come. And Thandar will die. Add each card in the market to the ritual, then replace those cards. Add each card in the market to the ritual, then replace them. 2. 4. Come on, give me a red. 5. Got 1. Okay. Okay. The active player may now continue their turn. They may not attack, target, or otherwise affect the master for the rest of their turn. They may still attack minions. When that player's turn ends, goes to chapter 11. Okay. Okay. So, she's done. Bad things might start happening. So let's finish my turn. There. Got 2, 3, 4, which is enough to buy dark energy. Place that. Then I will sacrifice this to make it a 3er. That's that. Then I need to determine if I'm going to heal or spend 2. Target opponent discards a card's huge. You do that to buy it for 1. So whatever's coming. Let's see what happens. So I'll buy this card for 1. And the other one is a waste. Then we deal with damage. So it's 1, 5, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10. So I will destroy Stone Golem. With that, this is the champion, so it stays out. And then I draw 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. My turn ends. So it says when the turn ends, goes to chapter 11. Mother, yeah. Okay, so chapter 11. Chapter 11, the demon is summoned. The shadow shape coalesces and a massive roar fills the chamber as the demon enters the dimension. Before the master phase, resolve the ritual as follows. Oh god. Oh god. Take the stack of ritual cards and separate them into 4 piles, 1 for each faction color. If there are any factionless cards, set them aside. So okay. Count the number of cards in each pile. The pile that has the most cards determines which demon was summoned. See below. If there's a tie for most, add cards from the top of the market deck to the pile of the appropriate color, 1 at a time, until any of the piles has more cards than the other 3. That color will determine which demon will be summoned. Trash to fire. Thank you. Okay, so we've got 2 from you. 2 from you, no go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from you. Come on. There we go. That one's being summoned. And there it is. So, this one, which is the light, which is yellow, the demon gains, so each pile of cards has the effect as follows. So, yellow, the demon gains starting health equal to 3 times the number of yellow cards in the ritual. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 18 health. Okay, so it gains 18 health. Okay. Now shuffle all the ritual cards back into the market deck, then shuffle the master's discard. Come on! Okay, then shuffle all the ritual cards back into the market deck. Okay, good. Great. Okay. Thanks, Janet. My bad. Alright, so now shuffle all the ritual cards back into the market deck. Then shuffle the master's discard pile and any mastery cards that were attached to the Ruinous Archpriest into the mastery deck. Okay, shuffle that up. And we shuffle all this up. So we will be doing it says count the number of cards, the pile that has the most summoned creatures with demons, which demon was summoned. If there's a tie for the most, each pile of cards has an effect as follows. Oh, I was supposed to step through that. Okay. I think that's where I messed up because it says yellow. I had all of them. Each pile of cards has an effect as follows, but they put that weird. So count the number of cards in the pile. The pile that has the most cards determines which demon was summoned. See below. If it's a tie for most, add cards from the top of the market deck to the pile until you have it. Okay, each pile of cards has an effect as follows. I had 3 blues. For each blue card in the ritual, stun the highest champion among all players. I had, for greens, there was 3 greens. Starting with the active player and moving clockwise around the table, each player discards a random card until the group has discarded equal numbers as green. So I had 3 greens, so it says random. I'm going to die. Just to let you know. Just so you know. I'm going to die. 1, 2, 3. So I lost stuff that probably could have helped my life. Each player loses health equal to twice the number of red cards in the ritual. There were 5 red cards in the ritual, so that's 10. So I go to 31. And the demon gains health, which would be 18. Now shuffle all the ritual cards back into the market deck. Yellow, if yellow had the most cards in the ritual, go to chapter 15. Okay, so let's hide that so you can't see, and we'll go to 15. Kraken Flesh of Iron. As the roar grows, the demon's massive body forms above the brazier. Now fully in this dimension, the demon drops to the dais to land hard on its hooved feet. The monster raises up to its full height, at least 3 times that of a man. Its skin is the color of fresh blood. The demon flexes its muscles, straining hard. You watch as the demon's skin splits open in half. It splits open in half a dozen places and along its legs and arms, and mottled gray slabs of armor grow right out of its flesh. The demon growls. It grabs a follower in a claw and smashes the helpless soul into the ground. Then it steps off the dais. The master from this encounter is Kraken Flesh of Iron. I don't want to fight him. I don't want to fight him. Don't want. Replace the oversized Ruinous Arch Priestess card with the oversized Kraken Flesh of Iron card. Place the one size level up icon in the upper left hand corner face up. You will continue to use the same master deck you were using with the Arch Priestess. Any minions that are still in play remain in play. The master starts with 60 health plus any bonus health from the yellow. So 60, so plus 18, 78. Fun. Big fun. Big fun. Big fun. You will continue. Alright. Special rules. You'll be fine with 2 cards to start playing and a person who's hitting me for 5. Yeah, I'll be good. So, when Kraken forges a flesh armor, put the top card of the market deck face up next to him as a flesh armor. Each time a player would deal damage to Kraken while he has a flesh armor, the player applies the damage to one of his pieces of flesh armor instead of their choice. All of that armor damage must be applied to the same piece of flesh armor. Okay. When a flesh armor is dealt damage greater than or equal to its cost, sacrifice it. Remember, a player may make multiple attacks using part of their combat pool on each attack. Flesh armor retains damage during a turn until it is sacrificed. If it doesn't take enough damage in a single turn, that damage is lost. Flesh armors are not champions or minions. For instance, using Fireball, which deals 4 damage to each master and minion, will hit Kraken for 4 damage, which will be dealt to one piece of flesh armor. It will not be dealt to all. Okay, if we're defeated, we're going back to chapter 7. If we win, we go to chapter 16. Mother of God. Okay, that is a problem. So this is our gulp Kraken flesh armor. So he forges armor, and he busts me in the face, which hurts really, really bad. Okay, so let's see. It says that part of this. That's part of the setup, right? Yes, they're part of the encounter. So he steps out and he does horrible things. Okay, his turn. Yellow. Forge 2 flesh armor. Hey, look, a 3. Hey, look, a 2. So that's 5. I can't do anything. All right. When the master flips a red card, so this is a hazard. So this stays out. When the master flips a red card, this deals 5 damage to you and each of your champions. Then clear this hazard. When you play a card that costs 5 money, clear it. You're gonna attack me for 5. 1, 5. Yay! I'm gonna die. Yay! Hey, look, 2 gold. I am gonna die. Actually, I'm gonna burn the Minor Resurrection to put a champion with a cost 2 or less from your discard pile into play. Use this ability only on a champion that was stunned since your last turn. So I will just double-sided. So that gets discarded. I need something. So I'll put this guy back out. Yeah, because he was stunned last time. Ew. Oh wait, that's an action. That's not a minion. It says put a champion whose cost 2 or less. But yeah, there you go. Okay. Big fun. Big fun. So I put him back out. I hit for 2. Throwing this piece of armor. I don't know what to do. I would love to buy this card, but I can't. I cannot do that. I'm gonna heal, spend these 2 to tap this to heal for 4, going up to 30. And put 2 shielding on you for a shielding of 5. That should absorb all the stone golems. Crazy. 1. 78 health. Come on. Give me a frickin' break. Okay. I need some high hitting cards. High hitting. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yellow. Forge 2 more pieces of armor. That's a 2-fer. That's a 5-er. Yay. And that's your first one. I'll put you over there. And you didn't pull a red yet, so we're good. And then you hit for 5, which that's what this had, so no damage. My turn. Gulp. So I'll put... Dang it. I wish that would have survived. So action for 7. This is killing me. So this is 5, 6, 7. And then... and then 3. I'll buy the Elven Curse. All I'm doing is trying to get cards at this point, and I can't do anything with that treasure. God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my problem. That's the reason why I keep sighing. Another yellow! And it's an elite. If the Ruinous Archpriestess is in the market, add the top card of the market to the ritual, otherwise it gains 4 fight. So I'm getting hit for 9 now. Okay. 2. 5 and 8. Yay, and that's my wolf. My wolf. No, Wolfie, come back. So 5 and 9. I'm getting hit for 9. So I'm at... Oh, God. At 20. There is no way. I don't think I got this. Okay, so put you down for 5. Put you down, which triggers, lets me draw a card for both of them. You come out. You go down. And then then I'll play recruit, which gives me 3+1 for each champion in play. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 7 health. 1, 2, 3, 7 puts me at 36. And I get 2 gold plus that, plus that. And I forgot to refill the pack. Sorry. Okay, so we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bye. You are going to be the bane of my existence. Cool. Cool. Then I've got 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 4, which gives me 5 fight and 5 heal. I'm going to take that. That's 4. That's there. So that was, yeah, 2, 4, 5. So one's lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! Forge 2 flesh armor. Your second mastery. 1. How much can you have? And another 8. So he's just getting stronger. You didn't draw red yet, so that doesn't trigger. I did play, it says when you play a card that costs 5, clear this. I played Kron, which costs 6, so that would have gotten rid of that. You get 4 to attack. Nope. Oh, sorry. 3, 4. Nope, 4. Okay. Now it is my turn. All right, I got another wild, which is great. So another wild goes down, which lets me draw another card. There's a red action that's going to go down. So these are all actions that are happening. Okay, so let's see what we're going to do. So that's 5. I got to do the math. This is why I do this stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 is here. The target opponent also discards a card. So 1, 2, 3. Discard your mastery. That does not go to you. You don't upgrade yet. 1, 2. You may sacrifice a card in your hand. I'm not going to do that. So I get 2. Is there another red out? No, there's not. Then I get 2 more here. Is there another clear out? Nope, so I don't heal. Okay, so that's my money. That's my fight. So let's deal with the fight first. 2, 4, 6. Bye. 2, 4, 6, 8. Bye. 1. Bye. Actually, instead of hitting the 1, I'm going to hit the... I got 3 left. I get rid of the 3. So that takes care of those. These are action, item. Then I've got 4 to spend. I'm going to be buying Hit Job that does 7 damage. That'll work for me. That comes out. Okay. 1. It's a little bit more manageable now. Unless another golem comes out, which is bad news bears for me. One, 2, 5. Green. Forge of flesh armor. For each flesh armor, discard a card. A freaking golem. Ah! Okay. Forge of flesh armor. And there's 4 flesh armors, so discard 4 cards. No, not you. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my fury. God dadgummit. Okay, so this one I'll keep in my hand. Okay. Then you get 4 fight. You get 5. So the 4 fight, you can't kill him, but you're gonna kill him. Which is 1 and 3 comes to me. 1, 2, 3. And then you hit me for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take me to 28. And now it's my turn. Well, I've only got 1 card, and I'll play it. As an action, that lets me draw a card, which is taxation. So target discards a card. Yeah, get rid of that jerk. I don't feel like fighting anybody else. So I get 5, 6, 11, 3, 14. 2, 3, 5. 3, 6, and then 3 for the match. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 and 1. 3, 1. Leaving 1 attack. I can't do anything against him. So. And then I got money. 2 gold. Buying this card. I just gotta buy what I can when I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we go. Blue. Forge a flesh armor. For each flesh armor, stun the highest champion among all players. Dang it. And this thing gets 4 fight. Okay, so forge a flesh armor. For each flesh armor, stun the highest champion among each player, so he's gone. He gets 2 attack, and you get 4. And you get 4. So for a total of 6 that I can't do anything about. Go down to 22 health. Oh, God, this is killing me. The 2 will go there. 4. And then this, and that. Okay. So I can't really buy anything, so I'm going to heal myself. 5. 5, take me to 27. So that'll go away. And then I got 2. I'm going to heal myself again. Spending those 2 to heal myself for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, taking me to 31. And you get 2 shielding, so you're at 5. Then these 2, which is 4. I'll get rid of this armor. That goes away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's your 3rd mastery. Red. Forge a flesh armor. Gain 3 for each. 3 fight for each flesh armor. So you've got 3. So that's 9. And you'll be flipping over to. Actually, it's your 3, which would flip you over. You got your 3rd mastery, but you get your red, which will do that. So 3, 6, 9, and you flip. That's 9 and 4, so that's 13. Okay, so you have 5. So that's 5 off of 13. That's 8 coming to me. 8 taking me to 23. Got a date. Alright, so I've got stuff to do. I'm gonna put you out. Target opponent discards a card. Want you in my face. I got Death Touch out, which is an action. I've got Rally the Troops and Recruit, which both trigger off each other. So These are all actions. I have no champions. So these are all actions that are happening, and I got one. So, okay. 3, 4, 5, 10. So that's 10. Got 10 damage to do. I could do 2 to get rid of those 2, which is 9, but that 8's still there. I haven't touched this guy yet. He just keeps forging flesh armor on me. I'll pop off those 2. And then I get 1 for each champion in play. Nope, so I get 8 healing. Puts me back to 31. And then I get 2, 3, 4 money. Buy what I can. So this is 1. So I have 3 left. I'll buy a fire gem. The rest. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! This hurts. Here we go. Green. 8 damage. Forge a flesh armor. For each flesh armor, discard a card. So forge a flesh armor, which means 2 I have to discard. Do I have a champion? I do. So 1, 2 for money. Okay, so but you get 8 attack plus 4, that's 12. When the master flips a red card, deal 5 damage. If I play a character that costs 5 or more, get it. So that's 12 get punching me in the face. So that's 19, I believe. 19. Big fun. Big fun. So I'm gonna play my Orc Champion, give him the shield that puts him at 5, and then play my action of Dark Energy for 7 hit. So this will 8, 3. So I'm 7, 8, 9. So 6, 3. And that's all I got. Okay. Oh, boy. I haven't touched this guy yet. Keep that in mind, because every pull he does, he forges a flesh armor. So my thing is, I need to get rid of that 8, and then I don't know what to do. I just have to. I'm getting beat the crap. Oh my gosh, this is against all odds type of deal. But I'm alive. Well, so let's see what happens with him. Blue, forge a flesh armor and stun the highest that comes in. You discover someone has been captured by the Runus. Go to chapter 10 of the adventure book. What? Okay, it didn't say to remove it. Sacrifice the top card of the ritual or a flesh arrow, shadow spike, or gobbled up card. It didn't say to remove the captive. Interesting. So first blue. Let's deal with this in order. Forge a piece of flesh armor. For each stun the highest. Okay. You get 4 fight. You're going to hit me for 4, taking me to 15. Then this thing says, you discover someone has been captured by the Ruinous. Go to chapter 10 of the adventure book. This thing does not tell me to get rid of that. Yeah, it tells me not to get rid of the captive. So let me go to chapter 10. Can this person help me? Help me, Rhonda. Help. Ruinous has a captive. A snarling disciple drives you back against the wall. With a quick strike, you slay your enemy. You sense something to your right and turn to face the next threat. To your surprise, it's the young man the Ruinous kidnapped from the inn at Four Rivers. His clothes are in tatters and he's chained to the wall. But when you break his manacles, the look of terror on his face becomes grim determination. He picks up the fallen disciple's weapon, and together you rejoin the battle. When the captive is flipped by the master, attach it to either of the master's cards. It is not in play in the master's area. It doesn't do anything while next to the master. It isn't damaged or stunned by card effects. It isn't a minion, so you do not use its expend power when your turn begins. Each time the active player gains health, instead of spending it on their hero or nearby player hero, they can spend it on the captive. If they spend 4 or more points in one turn, they acquire the captive card into their discard pile. At that point, the card acts just like any other champion card in their deck. The captive cannot be rescued if there are minions in the master's area, or if there are minions in the active player's area. If you're keeping score, your party earns an extra 50 adventure points if the captive has been rescued and is in a player's deck and discard pile or area when the entire adventure is complete. Whoa. If the players rescue the captive and then have become sacrificed through a card like the Rot, lose 10,000 adventure points. Are you kidding me? Return to playing the game. What? Okay. Oh my god. Alright, so you are here, and you're not in my problem. And you've already hit me, there's nothing else going on. Cool. I can sacrifice the top card of Rival or a Flesh Armor, Shadow, Spike, or Gobbled Up cards, though. Okay, cool. Prayer Beads, gold, this, and a fight. Target opponent discards a card. You discard that mastery. Okay, so. Okay. Cool. So this is gonna be a 6er. I'm gonna sacrifice that to make it a 9er. So that should get rid of that big 8. So let's see. I've got 2, 3, 4. And I can heal for 5 to get that card, which will help me. Or spend 2 to get some more cards. I'm actually gonna make this a heal, put it on him, so he comes in my discard pile. Which will go there. Get rid of that. And then we've got 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna buy 2 fire gems. With that 4, then I will sacrifice that 1 fire gem to make that a 9 attack. And that isn't a champion, it's just straight 9. Which will pull. I'll get rid of this 8. With 1 left over, I can't do anything to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. See what happens. Ruinous Zealot. He's going to forge 3 flesh armor pieces and do 6 damage. 3 flesh armor pieces. For 7, 1, and 7. Big fun. Big fun. So he's going to do 6 damage to me, taking me to 9. Now it is my turn. I have a champion. Yes, I do. I can play that with it. I can then play that with it. And then play these 2. So this is going to give me a 4. 3, 4. I'm just doing the bottom one right now. This will give me a 2 plus 2, so that'll give me a 4 here. I'm trying to determine if I'm going to use that 1. I need to read out what's happening. Then do it 2. Okay, so I have 2, 4, 6 to kill that guy, and then I have 4, which will get rid of 1 of these cards. I haven't pulled a red yet, which is good. So let's do but I could do the 1 here to make it a 5 to get rid of the 5 card. I'm going to do that. Then do 2, 4, 6. Get rid of you. 2, 4, 5. To get rid of the 5-cost card. He's got 3 shields up. Then I will spend 3. I'm going to spend 2 to heal. Or 4. At 13. And you get 2 shields here at 6 this round. Then there's 1 gold that is lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's see. Shuffle, shuffle. Oh. Masteries get shuffled as well. I need my wolf, like the big damage hitters that I usually have to really do some work on this guy. That bounty hunt might be cool to get as well. 3, 4, and draw a card. See what happens. So a red, this explodes. 5 damage coming to me. 1, 2, 5, going down to 8 health. You come out. So forge, so that's that thing. Forge of flesh armor, gain 6. I think I'm dead. For each flesh armor, 6 for each flesh armor. Or that's 20. 6 times 4 is 24, so that's 24. Plus 4, 28. I lost. So he just overwhelmed me with his deadliness. And it says if the players are defeated, you may try again, go to chapter 7. So I'm scrolling up to chapter 7, which means beginning the ritual and trying to defeat this lady one more time. That was a straight up loss. Ugh. That was a straight up loss. So basically, oh god, that was hard. That was very hard. So basically it's starting over with the ritual again and seeing if you can beat. But I didn't touch this guy at all. I've been just fighting his armor, which is tough. So not ending the ritual is not a good idea. Not the greatest, but that was a hard fight. Okay. Yeah, but well played. I tried. I tried my best. So you actually got to see the entire playthrough of this campaign, which was, I missed the summoning. So if I had beaten the summoning, it would have gone to the final chapter. And let me see if I'm just going to peek to see if there's anything after this chapter, if there's one more fight. No, that was it. If I would have won that... Yeah, if I'd have won that, I'd have won the game. If I'd have beat him. That was the campaign. That was the final boss that you saw. There's other ways to take. There are other demons that you can fight. Like, so if you miss the ritual, another demon might pop up. Let me see. I'm just kind of curious here. Okay, so you still do the same thing, which goes to... And the demon's still summoned. You still have to fight the demon. So that was the final boss. You got to see the final boss. So that was good. There are different final bosses in here for replayability. This one was just a beast. This thing was deadly. But other than him, there is Slaughterclaw, the Laughing Shadow, and Ingrash. So these are the 4 different demons that you can end up fighting, but once you defeat them, you beat Ruins of Thandar. You beat the campaign. Once you defeat one of them, you beat the campaign, and then you go on to the next one. So you got to see the entire playthrough. You actually got to see the entire playthrough of a campaign. Pretty decent, but we did all right. We did all right. But that's where we ended off. So I might, since you saw the final fight, and we didn't get to read the victory, I'm going to replay this on my own, but I think I'm going to play the Lost Village next. And we're going to go through the Lost Village. Well, now you can try again from the beginning with another hero. That's true. Replayability, right? Replayability. So, but not this time. So let's go to the top. So now you got to see Ruins of Thandar. There is a branching narrative, which then branches itself off depending on what you do. The captive could have helped, and it would have given me like all power up and stuff, but it goes to the Lost Village happens next. I am going to replay this to see if I can beat him on my own time. And I don't know if we take any bonuses because the Lost Village seems to be encounter 4 of what's going on, so the story can continue. So I'll keep going two-handed. There's no way. There's no way. That's insane. But it was fun. Even one-handed, I did pretty well. You got to see the barroom fight and all that other stuff. So this was a lot of fun, and I thank you all for sitting at the table and enjoying it with me. But that was Hero Realms, the deck building game, and you got to see the campaign. If this is something that interests you, you have 2 options. One, if you can get the all-in, and they're selling it on Amazon, where you can get everything, even the promo packs and everything, and the box to store it in, if you want the tactile cards, if that's your the thing that you enjoy. You can buy that, which is what I did, and I got all the promo cards with it and everything. The second option is that you can do the digital version of Hero Realms, which is in beta now. And you can play that digital version, and they plan to release the campaign on the digital version, just not right now. So you just be playing against either the AI or other online opponents if you want. But when they release the campaign, you'll be able to play the campaign as well to go through probably Ruins of Thandar. There is... and the Hydra. Why do you hate me, Nova Girl? Why do you hate me so much? So, but there's your option, right? If you're like, no, I don't like digital games, I want to feel the tactile cards in my hand, the entirety of Hero Realms, all of it, is for sale as a huge bundle on Amazon that you can order and get and pick it all up, and it's for a pretty decent deal that you can buy all this stuff for, which is fantastic. So you get that option if you want. If you are, I don't care either, or I don't mind the digital version, you could get the digital version, just wait for the campaign to come out. Or if you're like, I only want the digital version, that's there as well for you to get. You would just go on to Wise Wizard Games site and purchase the digital. You'll get the Steam key mailed to you for the digital version, and you can get it there and play it. And the digital version takes a lot of the shuffling and market stuff out from you, but like I said, it's completely up to you what you feel like doing. I enjoy the cards only because Steven and I, that you see in the chat, he and I are working on a secret project, and so the cards help me kind of visualize some of this stuff instead of having the digital on. So it's great. So that stuff's what's on there. But that's all I really got. So I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. What's coming up next? Tuesday, we're going back into Role Player Adventures. We're going to be playing Adventure 4, which is the Eye of Ulos. Maybe a side mission. Maybe, if we have enough time while we go through. Thursday is going to be Kingdom Death Monster with Pac-Man, Steven, which is Execucitis, and Bernd is going to be joining us for One Stop Co-op Shop. So we're going to be playing a 4-player game of Kingdom Death Monster on Thursday. And then Sunday, we're going to be getting into Final Girl. I know what you see up there is the one that sings the Slaughter at Maple Grove or whatever it is. I put up a poll for my Patreons to pick my Final Girl and the feature that we're going to be playing. So as soon as they pick those, I will go in and update that, and that's the final girl one we'll be playing. And I'll be using the lore book. Basically, it's going to be like Halloween 1 or whatever, but I'm going to be using the lore book to take us through what happens in that scenario so you can get a really good display of what Final Girl has to offer. I'll be using the neoprene mats, all that other good stuff, so I'm amped for it. And then we'll continue on into the next week. And on Friday, before I forget, on Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern, Kate, Cynthia, Rob from Rob's Gaming Table, and myself are going to be getting into Gloomhaven Digital, where we'll be playing on. Rob will be streaming it on his channel, and we'll be going through another campaign. And I think our focus now is to unlock Kate's Cthulhu creature. So we'll be fighting spitting drakes, and then we're going to be fighting another type of creature. And once we beat those two, she unlocks her character, and we continue on and continue unlocking characters and playing through Gloomhaven, where it's fun and has a good time. But that's all I really had for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to my Patreons. Thank you to my YouTube subscribers. Thank you to you for just coming around the table and hanging out. If you don't subscribe, if you don't do the Patreon, at least you're popping in to just say hi, wave hi in the chat, and say that it's great. So thank you as well for coming and hanging out with us. The table's always open for everybody to join. So, all right, everybody. I will leave you with that. Enjoy your Sunday morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time it is for you. And I hope you have a good time. Insert comment here. See you later. Bye-bye.